MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're catching a pitcher in a little bit of a struggle right now. He's lost his last 3 starts. Maybe this is the game, the turning point to get things going for him in the other direction.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Michael Pineda will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
To third. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first in time, one away. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I know this team has to be hoping that Jose Abreu can get it going. Remember, this guy had exactly 100 RBIs last year. That's a big year. So when he gets it rolling, he's as dangerous as anyone in the game. He knows how to drive in runs. He just hasn't done it yet. They'll have to be patient with him, but obviously they hope he can figure it out real soon.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Pineda's ready. First pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the sights lower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Garcia is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
Here's Didi Gregorius, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cabrera going back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And that misses inside. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 1 for 3.
Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So here is Avisail Garcia, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A called strike over the outside corner. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carter is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting six.
I'm looking down there shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Cody Ashe, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here it comes. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Runners on first with one down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. And this will be fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Tyler Saladino. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Pineda pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave one. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Chris Carter. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Moncada has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and Headley's going to have himself extra bases here. He's around first, heading for 2, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Ellsbury.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Starlin Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. And he's retired 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping into the box, Henry Almanzar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now, you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
First pitch on its way. Tim Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. One and 2.
2 straight.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Carter on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder,
here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike there. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ashe giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit
Now
off the fastball, and good things happen.
Fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and lines it to left. And a diving left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another try at 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Third baseman number
Digging
21.
in, Todd Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Just keeping him close. From the stretch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And another foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Cody Ashe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled back. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chase Headley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Headley.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up. Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 4-0. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
At the plate, Henry Almanzar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Here's another 1-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Good guys held in check here. They trail here 4-0. James Shields takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, James Shields.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing here and a little looper. Barehanded. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, 3 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. They have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim Anderson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Tap down the line. Rolando Carter gets him to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Gregorius.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he lays off for ball 1. No one out with a runner at 2nd. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to 3rd here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Chris Carter. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and look out over in the 3rd base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Headley.
First offering on its way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Cabrera comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And Frazier. Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Lifted into center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter, right
ready for another chance. Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Cody Ashe. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sanchez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Zach Putnam has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Driven nicely into the gap. Castro is on his way home. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it up into a 6-0 lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Shot back up the middle. And the ball is dropped. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ashe is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's Chris Carter now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. Chasen Shreve comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out toward second. Castro has it. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 10,
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed, one thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Henry Almanzar, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Onto the bag with it is Carter, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still 8-0. A nice look there at downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Guaranteed Rate Field.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 53.
Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
The first baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. Just foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here's Castro for one. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-1 game.
Now batting.
So here is Avisail Garcia trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is line to left, and he makes the running catch followed by a full gainer. Aha, and this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-1 is the final tonight. Michael Pineda gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White